join us today. How was the press conference earlier, mate? Did you gauge anything from Denzel's sort of body language, or how was you feeling?
Yeah, the press conference went good, Joe. Denzel just obviously said what he had to say. Didn't really say much, like anything bad or anything. Yeah, it was just a chilled press conference. Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you've got like a mental edge in like a press conference sometimes, or are you more of the case of just let the boxing do the talking?
Definitely, mate. Just let the boxing do the talking. I've done all that shouting in press conferences and stuff. It's not good, is it? It doesn't look good. I'd rather just get the press conference done and then get back and then get ready for the fight.
It takes up a lot of energy as well, Mark, doesn't it? Pre-fight, you're shouting and screaming. You want to really keep as much energy back for the fight, I suppose, as much as you can, don't you?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely.
Well, Mark, congratulations on such a fantastic fight last time around, mate. It was a fight that all the fans loved. I mean, looking back on it, you both thought you did enough to win. What do you feel personally you did more of or did enough of to get the win on the night, mate?
Well, I definitely outworked him, and I landed the much better shots all night. Like I've gone through it many times, tried not to be biased, and I feel like I won 7 of the 10 rounds.
Yeah. How quickly did you sort of watch the fight back, Mark, and reflect upon it, mate? Was it immediately, or did you give it a few days?
As soon as I got back, I watched it. Yeah.
Did you sit down with your trainer to watch it as well, mate? Is it and analyze it together?
Yeah, we watched it in the gym together. Yeah.
Have you? Would you say you've learned a lot from the fight? Looking at your own sort of style, Mark, or is it, or you pretty much just gonna do what you did the first time?
Well, we've made a few changes, tidied a few things up. It's just good that I've been in with him now and I know what he's about. And yeah, I just know what he's about now, and I'm definitely going to get the win on Friday.
Are you expecting anything different from him, mate, or are you expecting pretty much the same way you got the first time round?
Whatever Denzel does, I'm going to be ready for.
Now, in our second round, Mark, obviously, you were put down. I mean, did you feel that shot, or was it just a case of being off balance, mate?
Just off balance, mate. He's not the biggest of punches. So I mean, I can't recall at any point of that fight where he landed a shot and I thought, whoa, like, do you know what I mean? But he's not a big puncher. So obviously, I'm not going to go into that fight thinking he's not a big puncher. So I'm just going to walk forward. Do you know what I mean? Still got to be because he's a very good fighter. He's a good boxer. Just got to be very, very switched on, and I'll get the win. Yeah.
Looking back on it, Mark, obviously, like we said, the off balance shot in round 2. Does it frustrate you a little bit knowing that without that happening, you would have won the fight on the cards? Does that frustrate you a little bit?
Yeah, it's well annoying when it comes to that part when I'm watching the fight. Obviously, I've watched it, but when it gets to that bit, I always like just look away. I just think it's well annoying. I'm just off balance and it's just annoying.
I mean, the second fight has come round very, very quickly, Mark, which I'm sure you're very happy with. There was never going to be any hiccups or any bumps, was it? I mean, you both wanted this and as soon as possible, straight after the first fight, mate, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely straight away after the fight, we both said that we wanted the fight, and Frank said straight away we can get it straight back on, and management that said it could be for the British title. So I was just buzzing me, but obviously I want to fight the best anyway, and do you know what I mean? I want all the titles, do you know what I mean? And I'm willing to fight anyone, and obviously this fight got put to us again for the British title, and I was like 100%. Do you know what I mean? Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, seeing how quick the fight was rearranged, did you have much downtime in between, Mark? Was it like a week off, 2 weeks off, or were you straight back in the gym?
After any fight, like even after the Liam Williams loss, like any fight, I only have a week out and I'm straight back in. But after that Denzel fight, after three or 4 days, I'd literally eaten so much junk food and I literally felt like I had to go for a run. So within 4 days, I was back on the road running, doing a steady 5 mile. Yeah, so I always feel, I don't know, it's like, I always feel like I need to be in the gym or doing something. I don't like, I'm not the kind of person that wants to be sat about, really.
What's the food of choice, mate? What's the go-to treat meal post fight? Is it you sweet tooth? Is it burgers? What is it?
I'm all, mate. I love my burgers, I love my pizzas, I love my chocolate. I'm a food man, me. Like, whereas people like going out drinking and stuff like that, like, I love going out and having a good meal with my girlfriend and my little girl Poppy. We're like when I'm not in camp and not really in training, I just love going out eating.
You mentioned, Mark, obviously this time round the British title is on the line. Obviously, I'm sure it's an ambition of yours, one you want to tick off in your career. Does it add another element of pressure to you, or is it just something that you thrive on when you're 12 rounds away from becoming a British champion?
Yeah, it's just something to thrive on, mate. I'm just absolutely like buzzing because every British fighter wants to win a British title. You know what I mean? It's like in my age, it's one of the best belts. You know what I mean? Like, and then obviously the world title. But man, I just want to win that British title. It's just something that I'd love to have put on my mantelpiece, and it's there forever, innit?
I know as well, Mark. You were quoted as saying that you want to win that title for your daughter Poppy as well for Christmas, mate. I mean, there must be no bigger motivation than that for you personally.
That's it, man. That's they can't get any bigger motivation than that. And showed Poppy the pictures of the belt, and she's getting that belt for Christmas.
Great stuff, mate.
Is the British one, one you've always wanted to win? Is it going to be, if/when you win the belt? Are you going to try and defend it, 3 times, or is it more like a stepping stone to other bigger fights?
100%, mate. I'd love to win that British title outright, but mandatory for the title after when I beat Denzel is Felix Cash, and he's got a title that I want as well. So I'm just buzzing that Felix Cash is mandatory because I think I've got the beating when I obviously beat Denzel. Not about looking past him. I think I'll beat Felix Cash, and he's got the Commonwealth title, and that's another title that I'd love. Do you know what I mean? To be British Commonwealth champion early next year, it's unbelievable. Do you know what I mean?
Now, as we know, it's no secret, Mark, that you're a big puncher. You've always been known as carrying a lot of power, mate. How much of a weapon do you see as that being, in your armour for this fight?
Yeah, it's a big weapon, but it's not something that I'm going to rely on. Do you know what I mean? Because I've admired that too much in my career, and that's why it's good sparring with. I've been sparring top lads because like looking for that one shot with them, you just get picked off. Do you know what I mean? So it's all about using a good jab and getting a good variety of punches going. And I've been working on it a lot, and I've been doing it in sparring, and I take that into Friday night, and I can't see Denzel being a problem.
Were there any points made in the first fight, where you hit him with some of the more harder shots that you saw that he felt it, or do you not remember?
Yeah, there was a few times during that fight where I landed on him. It was like 2 or 3, probably more than 3 times, like where I thought, wow, he's gone, like on his feet. I said it before, and I said it again. Denzel Bentley, he's tough, man. He's very tough, and I give it to him. He's definitely earned my respect.
Definitely, mate. You mentioned it earlier just then about Felix Cash being the mandatory. Obviously you're looking forward to the fight. He's got the Commonwealth belt. Do you see, ways of beating him, Mark? You thriving on the potential of fighting Felix next?
Yeah, definitely. I've watched Felix Cash a good few times, and yeah, definitely. I think to be honest, me and Felix Cash were quite similar to like I can box and I can fight. Do you know what I mean? I just choose to fight. Do you know what I mean? But I can box, and yeah, I think it'd be a good fight with Felix Cash, and I think I'll definitely beat him. Yeah.
Well, Mark, just before we let you go back to watching the boxing, mate, look down that camera and tell us what happens Friday night, Mark.
You're gonna see a top win from me, and I'm gonna finish him early. I'm gonna get him out of there within the 12 rounds.
And we asked Denzel the same thing last night, mate. So we'll give the opportunity to you as well. Is there any final words that you've got for Denzel, or are you just ready now to get in there and the talking is stopped?
Just ready to get in there now. Yeah, I'm not really wanting to trash talk. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just ready, and I hope Denzel's put 100% in camp, because I put 110% in, and I'm ready for a good tear up.
Mark, on behalf of us both here, Southwest Boxing Media, we wish you all the best for tomorrow, and obviously thanks so much again for giving us your time.
Yeah, thank you very much, mate.
Wicked, Mark.
Nice
Thanks,
one, Mark.
mate.
All the best, mate. Take
Thank
care.
you.